Hello and welcome to the cryptocurrency news channel. We have some news on Coinbase. And Coinbase stock might be mooning before December or the end of the year, and that's because of their NFT marketplace. Some really good news about the numbers of their NFT marketplace, like really, really good. We just got reports back that the people waiting for their NFT marketplace to launch number 1.35 million. This is from CoinDesk, and that is 4 times the number of OpenSea users. So there are over 1.25 million people on the waiting list, and that's just in the first few days of the sign up. Remember, they're really not planning to launch this NFT marketplace until the end of the year. So they'll have multiple millions probably signed up by the end of the year on the waiting list, and that's going to incur some huge trading. And you know what that means for Coinbase? A lot of fees. Now, I don't really know if this will revitalize the NFT market, but I do know it could definitely help Coinbase stock. So this is more about the Coinbase stock, and maybe maybe Coinbase stock is pretty cheap right now. Maybe you should take a look at perhaps buying some of the stock, because if you believe cryptocurrency is going up in number, you know that Coinbase owns a lot of Bitcoin and Ethereum, and as those prices rise, Coinbase prices are probably going to rise too. But now you further know that they are making an NFT marketplace, and it's going to be extremely popular with over 1.35 million pre-signups in just the few days they've announced. They essentially announced this NFT marketplace to counter FTX.US's Solana NFT marketplace, but it looks like it's going to grow so much bigger. I don't really know how the fees are going to work because it is an Ethereum marketplace, and maybe some people will be discouraged by the fees. But it looks like a centralized NFT marketplace that Coinbase is cooking up is going to be more popular than OpenSea based on the pre-signups. Remember, they have 1.35 million users signed up on its waiting list, and that is 4 times the number of OpenSea users. I'm sure there will be some launch NFTs that are special, and those could actually be worth a lot. I don't think most of us actually will have access to those. Those are probably going to be like special sales or something. I do hope they do make it on Ethereum layer 2, because if they make it on base layer Ethereum, it will be pretty much unusable. Think about how much OpenSea is destroying the Ethereum fees. With so many more people using Ethereum for those NFT fees, the fees on Ethereum are going to go through the roof. So I sincerely hope for their sake they're building on layer 2, because if they don't build on layer 2, they're going to be hurting, because people are not really going to want to pay $300 or more to buy and sell an NFT on Coinbase. Remember, NFT sales are generally more complex smart contracts. They're not like a single transaction contract. They're pretty complex, and they're far more expensive than your basic transaction. If your per NFT transaction costs hundreds of dollars, that definitely might damper some of the enthusiasm that people have for your NFT platform. But just the numbers on the analyst quote are extremely bullish for Coinbase's stock value. Not only do you have Bitcoin and Ethereum probably going up for Coinbase, but you also have them building quite possibly what will soon be the world's biggest NFT platform, and they're going to draw a lot of fees from that, which means a ton of profits. I don't really know what kind of fees they're going to draw. Maybe they're going to charge 0.5%, but remember, 0.5% on a $1 million NFT sale is still $5,000. So there's a ton of money for Coinbase to be made on this. And I'm pretty sure they'll charge more than 0.5%. And I think people will still use the Coinbase NFT space because they trust Coinbase. Yes, it's centralized. Yes, it goes against crypto, blah, blah, blah. But you know as well as I do that people are going to use this. Despite the fact that the Coinbase exchange probably has the highest trading fees of all the US exchanges, people still use them because people believe in their regulation, and basically they trust their brand. And so I do think people will use the NFT platform because they trust their brand as well. They've already jumped up a little bit after the numbers sign up for the NFT space, but once those fees come in, once they really start raking in money with this NFT platform, their profits are probably going to go way up in the quarters afterwards. Now, Q4 is probably not going to affect it because they're not going to launch until the end of Q4. But maybe starting next year in Q1 and definitely Q2, Q3, you're definitely going to be looking at Coinbase raking in some serious fees. So if you're looking for a long-term stock investment, Coinbase stock might actually be pretty good. And I think they will definitely rise along with Bitcoin and the cryptocurrency market. Now they'll dump with it as well. And obviously, they're going to be affected by like stock market movement. So if there's like a giant black swan event, all the stocks crash, they're going to be affected too. But barring that, it should be definitely a very, very hot stock pick because of how much they've actually fallen since their IPO and the fact that it's bullish right now and this NFT platform. So that is the news for today. Let me know what you think, like and subscribe, and hit that bell notifications button. Thank you and have a nice day.